자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더 쇼 20 프랜차이즈 KB올스타즈 방송 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 네. 자, 어제 전 시간에 플레이했을 때 이제 보스턴전 위닝 시리즈 가져갔고요. 류현진 시즌 13승 거뒀습니다. 그래서 결과적으로 양키스랑 8게임 반차 차이 나고요. 아직 선두 확정 짓기에는 조금 아직 불안합니다. 네. 일단 시애틀전부터 김광현 선발 경기부터 가보도록 하겠습니다. 네, 황지영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 자, 시애틀전이기 때문에 이대호가 또 시애틀에서 뛰었었잖아요. 이대호 선발로 바로 투입 가보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 좌익수에는 지멘초이 넣어주고요. 그 다음에 테임즈 일단 한번 쉬겠습니다. 그래서 이정우, 강백호, 최지만, 이대호, 박병호, 강정호 대신에 강정호 가고 최정, 양의지, 김하성인데 최정 대신에 요번에는 저기 누구죠? 황재균이 좀 부진하구나. 이렇게 가겠습니다. 일단
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the All-Stars and the Seattle Mariners. Lee, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next.
야, 시애틀전에 맞춰 또 이대호 원샷 잡아주네요.
Number 49 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey Matt, we're getting a chance to
2승
look at a guy that's really struggled
7패
lately.
상대라
ERA over 5 in his
경기
last
나올
3
수 있을
starts.
것
So
같기도
he's
합니다.
going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now batting, Lee, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 51.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 7-10.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Popped him up.
아하,
Seager over to his right. One down.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Kang. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Reined in. And he'll take it on
몸이
the
좀
bag himself.
마구같이
Two gone
오는데.
now here in the first.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Ji-Man Choi, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on
오,
the ground,
좋아요.
and that's through for
쉽게
a hit.
깹니다.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard,
야,
when you
2대5
come up all the way through
71타점.
high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And
커터였네.
somewhere.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Young Kim, a Korean
자,
lefty, will
김광현
be the starter in this one.
우승 3패고요.
And please, Zach, what do you got?
It's not an
13경기
easy
나와서
thing to do to pitch as a rookie,
이번
but one of the
경기에서
things you
꼭
have to
10승
do
올려야죠.
is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Malik
Here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
아,
As
이거를
you take a look.
제가 봤는데 피칭 뷰를 브로드캐스트로 할게요. 이게 더 실제
Good, our
경기
visiting
중계하면
club as they
똑같더라고요.
enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the
바가지성
left
안타.
side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
batting center, the shortstop,
Here's D. Gordon now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Kang will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
batting third,
Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Now the 1-1 pitch to 1-2 now.
이 뷰에 빨리 저도 익숙해져야 되는데.
And that's in
Nice.
there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he rips it on the ground to second. They'll whip
좋아요.
this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Park, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
52.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
아, 저 뒤에 햇빛 비치는 것도 눈 겐세이 들어오네요.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hard hit toward the hole,
좋아요.
and that finds its way
한동안
through
빠지는
for a
않다.
base hit.
박병호.
So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one in the left field.
아,
Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it.
가운데였는데 이걸 놓치네.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting seven,
Now to the plate, John Choi. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Back
Oh.
up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. One there, but they won't get two
아,
as he
저게
beats the
또
relay to
중간타가 안
first.
되네요.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Fouled off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is
오,
line to
좋아요,
left,
양지.
and that's in there, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 7.
In now, Kim, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. And a ball
다행이다.
foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Tom Murphy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Tom.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Murphy, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
To short. And that's through, a base hit.
브로드캐스터 화면이 더 난 것 같기도
Boy, after
하고.
that base knock right there,
피칭구가.
D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing
나이스.
things right. He's keeping that
정말
front shoulder
가야죠, 이거.
tough, staying inside the
그렇지.
ball, not trying to do too much.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Shed Long. First offering on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a
그렇지.
miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Coming to the plate now, Lee 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down.
아, 이게
dropped
또
his back
중요수 정면
shoulder,
가네요.
and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, number 15.
Now in the box, Kang. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing,
오,
line
Ji-Man Choi
drive. That's gonna be
좋아요.
trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring
아,
position
근데
with two
투아웃이네요.
away.
Well, he's
제대로
definitely
걸렸는데.
struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
2대5 나이스. 역시 여기서
And that's in
해줍니다.
there,
2대5가.
base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Standing in now, Park. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter. Carlos.
So with one gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. 3-0 now.
어허.
You could pretty much book it
저걸 안
that a
잡아주네.
fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Striding in, Malik Smith. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the
강정호부터.
inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Number 16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
아, 네. 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And right into the shift.
저 싱커가
Throw to
쉽지
first
않네.
in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now back.
At the plate, John Choi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward
빗맞은
left.
행운의
Coming in is
안타.
Lewis.
그렇지.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
The batter, the catcher, Eugene. Yeah.
So now to the plate, Eugene.
나이스. 양의지 또
Good swing in
좋아요.
here as he
장타.
lines this one into left field for a base hit.
홈까지는 안 되겠네요.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're under
발빠른
water
주자가
or something.
아니었어가지고.
But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
At the plate now, Kim.
아,
And now
김하성.
here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And
어,
the run is in
다행이다.
to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
그래도 꽤 멀리 날렸네요.
Ready
난
once
근처까지
again.
날린 줄 알고
Lee,
또
no hits
못
to
들어올
this
줄
point.
알았는데 들어올 거리가 충분히 됐네요.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0 is taken strike
야,
one.
스트라이크 주네 저거.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get
뭘
runners in
줬어도
scoring
사실
position,
걔는
you'd like to knock them in.
코스인데.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the cover got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. A run up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in to bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and 2
네,
strikes to the
예찬님
Mariners
안녕하세요.
catcher.
이거 플레이어 볼트에 김광현 올라와져 있는 것 중에 가장 비슷한 걸로 다운받은 겁니다. 에릭신님이 만들어 주셨어요. 시청자분 중에 에릭신님이라고 계신데 에릭신님이 만들어 놓으신 캐릭터입니다.
Back up the middle.
아하.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
There's one. Throw on to first
아,
won't be in time, so
조금
they just
아쉽네.
get the one there.
사실 근데
Next
2루도
we'll
세이브
see
될 거란
Chet
상황이었어서
Long looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch
아웃,
outside the
그렇지.
throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back to
양의지
Friday
앉았어
Night
했어요.
Baseball on the show. After this. Striding into the box, Kang. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The right fielder, number 50.
Left side, but well fouled. And he fouls this one off. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounded down the third baseline. There is Seager. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now back, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to
Oh,
follow
최지만
up
오늘
the double in his
멀티히트.
last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And a bouncing ball, foul. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit
오,
well out to right field.
넘기나요?
Ball that's carrying.
아,
On the
멘트
warning
앞서네요.
track, he makes the catch.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Dale Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is foul right side. High in the air out to center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not.
아, 근데 이 화면이 좀 너무 이 한쪽으로 치우쳐져 있으니까 이질감이 좀 있어가지고 그래서 저는
Happening for them today.
이게 더 나은 것
They
같아요.
haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's
가운데로
been a real
밸런스 있게
struggle getting
보이는.
guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off.
브로드캐스트 모드로 해볼까 했는데 역시 이 화면이 제일 나은 것 같습니다.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you
야,
bust the towel like that,
저걸 또 쳐내네.
there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Hit well on
Nice.
the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as
김광현
this side is
스윙
retired.
조건
None
극치입니다.
left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Park. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Number 52.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Scorched to third.
아.
Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first
너무도
gets him,
많네요,
so the
저걸.
leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up.
아, 최정도 너무 안 맞네.
Long.
황재균을
away and the side is
내보냈거든요.
retired. So here's Malik Smith.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik.
Here comes the
아, 네,
first pitch.
초캠부님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit to first.
좋아요.
Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in.
어,
And
오,
he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Right fielder.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step.
Down the left field line and deep.
와,
And it in
살짝
fact
빗나갔네.
lands in the corner, foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one sent foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its
Ah.
way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Now a
와,
leaping effort at
잘
the wall, but
던지다가.
he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location.
아,
in the minor
가운데로
leagues.
들어갔네.
You get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys.
오,
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent
아니.
swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same
와,
inning.
순식간에
Watch yourself.
백투백을 맞네.
You're missing over the heart of the plate.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ground ball foul
어떻게
down
이럴
the
수가
left
있지?
side. 3 runs already home here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this
Aha.
inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few
차이가
more pitches
강해라.
for those relievers. At the plate, Dylan Moore.
오!
Line drive base hit.
계속 두들겨 맞네.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall,
이
but he can't
강판각이다.
bring this one back. It's a home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious,
와,
that is exactly
김광현.
what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
In now, Kyle Lewis.
어떻게 이렇게 한 번에
misses
홈런이지?
to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
야,
He's
진짜
been
잘
getting
던지고
lit up all
있었는데.
game, and there's a common denominator.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
이렇게까지 마무리
laboring at
지어라.
home.
He throws him on the fastball there. Kyle Lewis goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Choi is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they get the 7th inning ready to roll.
와,
And next to
60점.
hit is the catcher, Eugene Yang.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1. A ball for Gordon at short. Scooped up.
세이브.
The throw to first
어?
is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning
비디오
number
판독.
7.
가자
Hold
이거.
on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan. And
So here's one last look at that
Wow.
replay from another angle. There
아웃이었네요.
has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
hit on the ground out to short. Gordon is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 51.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's a ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional
Number 29 takes the mound as he's been called upon to
number
pitch.
29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. He was a ground out victim
아,
last time up.
이때 이 상황인데
Third baseman
따라갈
in
수
tight,
있을지
protecting
모르겠네요.
a bunt the first pitch. Ball went too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
린드블럼도 한 번 털리면 엄청 탈탈
A
털려가지고.
swing and a drive to
오.
center field. That one's got a chance. But he's
오,
going to haul this
다행이다.
one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
아,
One away
네,
for Seattle
데빌린.
now in inning number 7.
아.
And up next is speedy D. Gordon.
만약에 린드블럼 좀 위기 오면 차우찬으로 하도록 하겠습니다.
One out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple. Mitch Haniger will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a
자신감 벌써
two-run
없었어.
home run that really got his guys
아, 이거
going.
좀 심하네. 아직 세 타자 상대가 안 돼서 바꿀 수가 없네요.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2. A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that
아직
his rhythm and timing
몸이 안
are
풀렸네요,
just
애들이.
all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly.
오,
And the
다행이네요.
off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side. In now, Kang. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The right fielder.
Now the
Number
pitch.
50. 1-0.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The
At
left
the
fielder.
plate, Ji-Man Choi, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
저게 또 시프트
On
걸리네요.
to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ready now, Dale Lee. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
아, 역시 이대호.
That's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of
여기서
multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean,
아,
really doesn't. Fighting for a
박병호가 더
batting
날리나?
crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And
Ah.
he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom
The
Murphy.
catcher.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third.
오, 최정
And
좋았어요.
there's out number 2. Stepping in, Shed Long. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Dan Altavilla comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 53.
Digging in to try it again, Jung Ho Kang.
Wow.
His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Off we go in the ninth as
마무리인
the
것
first pitch
같은데.
misses for ball 1. Altavilla, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Jamie Romack will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
좌타자 할 때까지만 가면
360s
되는데.
now. 17 home runs and 37 RBIs. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right
로메.
center.
야,
And he will make
거기에
the
또.
play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
야,
So
저렇게
coming to the
되네.
plate, Eugene Yang, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away.
아, 좀 너무 황당하게 지는데 이거 지면 잘 하고 있다가.
And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the
와,
Mariners have taken
시애틀한테
the
지네.
opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around
아,
this game
김광희
is
어떻게
really
한 방에
easy. It goes
무너지지?
back to that big 6th inning when they
Inside the show.
7게임 반차. 아, 양키스는 계속 승리하나 보네.
Happy Saturday morning.
2대
Here's the
0인데
news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East,
뉴스의
the Seattle
경기인데.
Mariners set 3 balls into the seats as they grab
야,
the win
추신수
over
아직도
the
회복이 안 되네.
All-Stars. 6-2. Adam Ottavino collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 5-4.
아, 키쿠치가 또 자완이네요. 그러면 또 이야기가 달라지지. 김하성, 강정호, 최정, 박병호, 이대호, 로맥, 양의지, 강백호, 이정우. 컨택이 우타자, 아, 좌투수한테도 좋은 애들로 좀 써야 되는데. 김하성 대신에 황재균 넣읍시다. 아니야, 내가 봤을 때 강정호보다는 강정호 한번 걸러야겠어. 김하성 넣어주고, 김하성, 황재균, 최정, 아니야, 이대호를 3번, 박병호, 로맥, 최정, 양의지. 그리고 이렇게 가도록. 아, 김현수. 김현수가 컨택이 더 좋으니까 김현수로 갑시다.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the All-Stars and the Seattle Mariners. Lee, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Yusei Kikuchi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Striding into the box, Kim, he will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
아,
Fellas, the
저
Mariners
발
entering
2번
play
하는
here
거.
this afternoon.
킥.
They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last
와우,
8 tries.
김하송.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air
이야.
to deep straightaway center. Gone to lead
아우,
off the inning.
처음에 뺄라 그랬는데 강종을 빼고 김하성 넣기 잘했네요. 시작
So it's a solo
좋습니다.
home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is the guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that C-ball hit ball
퍼펙트인 것
philosophy,
같은데?
and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Batting second.
To the plate now, Hong.
Number 10.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. One down.
키쿠치가 바로바로 승부를 들어오네요.
Batting third.
스트라이크 많이 던지네.
Dale Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody out. Count even now at 1-1.
키쿠치 모델링은 좀 이상한 것 같은데?
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets
Oh,
down, and he's got
나이스,
himself a
안타되네요.
base hit.
역시 이대호.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, number 4. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed, strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Bouncer to the left side.
저게 또
Reined
저렇게 가네.
in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The All-Stars are out in front here, 1-0. Dane Lee,
이대은
a righty from the
그
state of
경기 나서
Ohio,
6승
will do the
2패.
pitching in this one.
타선
Dan Plesac,
지원이나
what's the word on him?
뒤에
Hey, you take a look at
불펜들이
this
승리
guy's number. One
날려먹어서
of the things that
이대은은
jumps
굉장히
out at you is that
잘 던지고
ERA.
있긴
It's
합니다.
into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
아, 최정이 3루수구나.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Little chopper back to the
좋아요.
mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Moore. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
날씨가 좀 흐리네요, 이번 경기는.
Romack is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Set to get his day started, John Choi, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field.
나이스. 오, 홈런은
And a high
아니었어도, 오,
bounce will
최정
take it
대단합니다.
over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
The catcher.
Well, he hit that one
잡히는 줄
pretty
알았네.
well. All the
워낙
way out to the
근데
warning track,
중앙으로
and clearly
날아가서.
there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Eugene Yang. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Kim, and is carrying a batting average of just over 300. So
아,
clearly he's
여기서
been a
하필 또
productive player with the bat in his
좌타라인이네.
hands so far. First pitch on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And it's quickly 0-2. Choi, the runner at second with 1 away. And try to hold
아,
back, but he
들어왔어?
won't be able to as that's ruled a swing,
안
and
들어온
there
것
are 2
같은데.
away now. At the plate, Lee looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Swing, and he pops him up. Moore is there, and that retires the side. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel
The
Vogelbach.
first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
저걸
He's been
보여주는
swinging
거
one of
아닌
the
것
hotter
같은데.
bats in the game.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here with a man on.
아, 심판 판정 하나 때문에 이렇게 되나요?
Gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 48 driven in. Romack has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number
후반기 돼서
one.
그런가
And the
애들은 왜
runner
이렇게
not tagging
레벨이
will
높아진
retreat
것
to
같지?
second base. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Nola. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better
다행이네요.
against
위험했어.
southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 0-1 on its way. And he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spin on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
3-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And
그래, 한 점 차로 막은 건 잘했다.
third set to get
노아웃이었네.
underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kim.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside.
아, 네, 에드나님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in
오,
left center.
황재균, 오, 좋아요.
And this is
갈랐어요.
into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his
이대호가 여기서
entire
하나
last
해주면 딱
outing.
좋은데.
And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Into the box now, Dale Lee. No balls and a strike to count.
That was attempting to get this thing in right there. Big guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Vogelback
와,
is
잡았어?
over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
와,
Digging in for his second at-bat. Park, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
그렇지.
Towards center
안타 대라.
field. That's in there.
오,
Base hit.
좋아요, 박병호.
And the run is in to score from second.
패치요?
Boy, talking about coming up with
패치
a
따로
big
받은
knock
건
after
없어요.
that pop up, it looked
그냥
like the
플레이
inning was
로스터
potentially
볼트에서
over. big
리딘
to
로스터
outbase
다운
it to drive in a
받고
run.
Yeah, you want
그
your
다음에
teammate
플레이어
in front of you
볼트에서 한국
miss his
선수들
pitch. You got a
해가지고
nice pitch to hit right
영상
there.
첫
Pops it
번째
up. You
영상에
can tell he
나오는
was
것처럼
dejected as he went
트레이드랑
back to the dugout.
FA에서
All you're trying to do
영입하고
is
선수
be a
임포트
great
시킬
teammate.
겁니다.
Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
A runner on first with
와,
two away.
근데 진짜 박병호가 하나 해줬네요. 수비가 완전 멀리 서 있어서
And he gets him to
다행이었지.
swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that.
아, 저
For this
커브에 자꾸
offensive
나가네요.
player, after coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
High in the air
아,
out
이번
towards shallow
체인지업이었네.
right.
커브일 줄
Waiting
알고
on it is
더
Henniger.
밑으로 쳤는데.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Malik Smith. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
아하,
Misses
이게
inside the
아쉽네.
tap, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike. Heading out
오,
towards
좋아요.
shallow right. Kim will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Mitch Henniger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he
받은 거요?
wisely lays
받은
off
게
here. Henniger
뭐라고
stands
말씀드렸지?
6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at
아,
the
네,
major league level.
KD님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ball even at
로스터는
2-2.
요거 리딘 로스터 받았고요. 나머지는 선수는 다 플레이어 볼트에서 다운 받으셔야 돼요.
And
그
that misses,
선수는
so
너무
it's a full
많아가지고
count, 3-2.
채팅으로 제가 지금 요거 경기하면서 치긴 좀 어려울 것 같아요. 선수는 그냥 플레이어 볼트에서 검색으로 하시면 받으실 수가 있어요. 뭐 김광현은 킴이라고 치면 되고 뭐 그런 식으로 치면 됩니다. 홈런 맞네.
Wow, the pitching staff has
가운데로
moved this one,
몰렸나,
right?
공이?
They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
이대은 멘탈 나갔네요.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here,
마운드
Dan.
비슷 한번 했어야 될 거네요.
That's 10 hits in this game between the two
아,
teams
응원가는
already.
직접
Gotta tell you,
넣으셔야
as a
돼요.
pitcher, this is a little
MP3
painful
같은
for me to
거
watch.
One ball, no
인터넷에서
strikes to count.
찾으셔가지고 넣으셔야 됩니다.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Long stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was,
오,
there are definite signs.
이대은 왜 이렇게 털리지?
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Drilled to the left side. And
Aha.
that's through to left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
오,
Relay to
다행이다.
first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the all set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, John Choi.
장난
We're still
아니네요.
in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really
Oh.
key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Eugene Yang. He got on top of one. It was a ground
지금
out
흔들리면 안
victim last
되는데.
time. First delivery
아,
to him
20
on the way.
구매하셨어요? 20은 진짜 프랜차이즈 모드에서 팀 커스터마이징 할 수 있는 게 너무 좋은 것 같아요.
The 1-0 home.
그거 하나만으로도 충분히 구매 가치가 있다고 생각해요. 진짜 20은 다음번에는 좀 리그도 프랜차이즈 리그 하면서 뭐 커스텀 리그를 싱글로도 좀 할 수 있게 만들어주면 좋은데 팀 숫자 정하고 몇 팀 운영할지 한 그런 것 좀 해주면 좋은데 20일 한번 기대해 봐야죠.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
오.
Reaching back is Smith.
아, 안
On the
넘어가네.
warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kim. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty
아,
of time to put
이거는
this one
원정
away,
경기여서
and
그냥
that ends the
이렇게
inning.
소리만 나는 거고요.
Just
응원
about
소리만.
set to go for the last of the
홈
fourth.
경기로 가면
But
진짜
before
음악
we do that,
넣은 거
here's
나옵니다.
Heidi Watney.
근데
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager
이제
Scott
그게
Service
저작권이나
during the
이런
break
문제 있기
about his
때문에
team's
그냥
offensive
저는 이렇게 막
performance so far.
그
And he
뭐라지
stressed that a big part of their success has been
육성
their ability to take
음악을 좀
advantage of their
찾았어요.
opportunities. They've
경기장에서
obviously put a good amount of
사람들이
runs
직접
on the board.
부르는
And
노래
what that
위주로
has
넣었어요.
been the
그
four
음악
ways they've
파일이
collected
아니라
runs
사람들
scoring
떼창하는
possession.
거죠.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base. So getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Romack comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the
예,
first out.
하이디는 스킵 안 됩니다. 이번에도.
The center fielder.
Malik Smith
아,
connects the
스킵은
hit. Hit
되는데
in 2 tries
안
so
나오게
far.
할 수가 없더라고요.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kim is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
루리앱 가셔서
Riding in once again,
사운드
Dylan
오브
Moore,
더 쇼라고
2 on
치면은
the afternoon
음악
so
난
far.
음악 넣는 법이 나옵니다. 네이버에 검색하셔도 나올 거예요. 근데 이제
Low for ball 1.
진짜 하나하나씩 다 바꿔주고 뭐하고 해야 돼가지고 저도 요 선수들만 넣는데 일단 음악 파일 받아가지고 편집하는 시간이나 이런 거 다 빼고 그냥 넣는 거만 했을 때도 한 30분 걸렸던 것 같아요. 편집이랑 뭐 이런 것까지 합치면 몇 시간 좀 잡아야 될 거예요. 길이나 뭐 이런 것도 지정해줘야 되고 음량도 조절해줘야 돼서.
Into the box now. Lee flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 51.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And there's ball one. A 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Lewis.
와,
He
잡히네.
gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kim. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Slapped hard the opposite way.
나이스.
Now
오.
a dive in
이거
right,
좋죠.
but he can't haul it in. And now
김하성
this is going to
충분히
be big
3루까지
trouble
가능합니다.
out there. Around second now and headed for
왼쪽이냐
third.
이게.
Throw won't get him.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the
오,
dugout.
김하성
wishing that triple
홈런
would go
치고
with some guys
3루타
on
쳤기
base.
때문에
They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see this
이제
team make
안타랑
great
2루타만 치면 되겠네요.
Standing in now, Hong. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
아,
Hit
홍재기
ball to short, right to him. And
그래도
he's
뭐
out on the
한 점은
tag.
따라갔으니까.
But one run is in to score on the play. Ready for another shot now. Dale Lee. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high
오,
and deep out
이대호.
to left field.
이대호,
Ranging
제발.
back is Lewis.
아, 안
On the
넘어가네요.
warning track, he makes
넘어가는
the
줄 알았어.
catch. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the
아,
bottom of
로드
the
투 더
fifth.
쇼 말씀이시군요.
And a fastball's
이
in there for
공은
strike
진짜
one.
안 올려주더라고요.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start
아,
the inning for
이대은
the
여기서
Mariners.
He got the pitch he wanted.
해야 되지?
He didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. From the stretch. Line to the right side.
어,
That gets down. He's got himself
아,
a base hit.
누구냐, 우익수 진짜.
Henniger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and it's now 6-3.
아,
Well,
강백구서.
the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring
아니, 저런
position.
공을
No
못
doubt
잡아.
when he comes
어떡해?
up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
He's got it, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
아하,
Now with the
달리기
play,
느려서
Shed and their runners at the corners
던졌는데
now.
그냥 1루
And this pitch
아웃시켰거든요.
is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Catch made here in medium deep
잡아라.
right center, and the runner's breaking from
그렇지.
third.
오,
Tag, and he's out
와.
of the play to double play. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
김현수인 것 같은데.
2 out with the man at first. Close, but just off the outside corner. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
쟤한테 계속 장타 맞네.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Park.
Number 52.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking
아,
lately.
호로브 페이무라 하는데 아 진짜 너무
Two
빡세더라고요.
great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead
커트
and
장난
challenge.
아니고
3-0
계속
now.
파울 치다가 결국
If I'm in the box right now,
뭐
I'm coming on
안타든
to lose.
장타
He is
맞고
going
막
to throw
아우
something
장난
over the
아닙니다.
heart of the plate.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Into the box, Jamie Romack.
아,
He flew
찬스 한번
out in his
오나요?
last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
Ah.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe.
지가 않아서 볼 던져주고 있는데 아 이걸 또
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and one now.
변화구만 계속 보고 있다가 갑자기 치고 들어오니까
From the stretch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the run is Smith. He can't get to
다행이에요.
it. This one's down.
Now batting, the catcher,
자
Eugene
양이지.
Yang.
Into the box, Eugene Yang.
아
Just
커브
gets a
저
piece of it, strike
조금
one.
안 되는데.
No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Oh, this is
그렇지.
hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner scores from
오
second.
좋아요.
On to third, but he's in safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
34.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball.
바꾸나요?
The batter obviously timed the
무한
first
올라오나요?
one. Second one, he was
아,
not gonna let go.
타이밍
Good
좋고요.
on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Number
Here comes the
65.
Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
아
Hit out
김현수
toward
저
second. To second for one. On to first, and how about that for an entrance?
와.
One pitch, 2 outs in the.
이걸
Ready for another chance? Austin Nola. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Austin.
Ball 1 as
야
he
어떻게
lays
저기서
off
저런
below the
타구가
zone.
나오지?
2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
아
And just when
이대현도
you needed
컨디션이
a
안 좋나?
shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Kim is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in
Oh,
time
다행이다.
as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The center
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing, line
Wow.
drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
now batting.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Lee.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 home.
아, 체인지업.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Still 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled
오,
off.
다행이다.
Another try at 2-2.
안 돌았어, 안 돌았어.
And he tried to
오,
hold up
다행이에요.
that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch.
나이스.
Hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
김하성 대신에 강정호 갑시다.
Jung Ho Gong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 32 home runs and 61 RBIs. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if
이
I'm
경기
hitting,
다질 수는
I'm
없죠.
looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
그렇지.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Number 10.
Stepping into the box, Hong. He was retired via the ground
아,
ball
근데
last time up.
이루수 볼 수 있는 애가 없어가지고.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First and second here with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one.
다행이에요.
2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Smith is right there, 1 down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Taylor Williams comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Dale Lee will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch. Hangs on him a bit that time as
오,
it's
2대5.
belted out toward deep center field. Looking up is
이야, 여기서 또
and
역전
that
홈런
one is
쳤습니다.
gone.
대타 쓸까 말까 고민했는데. 야, 바뀐 투수 초고 노려서
So a 3-run blast
한가운데로
to deep
넘겨버리네요.
center here. 32 now for the season as they move out in front 7-6.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he
아우,
quiets them in
시애틀
a hurry with
상대로
one swing of the bat. And more importantly than
화끈하게
quieting the
해주네요,
crowd,
이대호.
it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The batter, number 52.
Stepping in now, Park. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
오,
there he
롬에.
goes.
아,
In the air to
박병호.
left center, and
Back
you
to
can
back.
forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
좋습니다.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 35 now on the season, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
백투백 좋아요.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a
믿어볼
lot of
만하기
balls
때문에.
over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Swing and a miss that time. It's
로맥도
0-1.
또 걸리면 넘어가기
Williams
때문에.
has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Dan Altavilla will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
여기서
Stepping up
최정은
now,
조금
John Choi.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
최정이 오늘
Ready
삼타수
to deliver.
이안타.
Here's the first pitch.
만약을 위해서 지금 좌타 라인 좀 남겨놓을게요.
4
지금
runs here
대타
in
카드
this
다
at
쓰면
bat.
안 될 것 같고.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Smith is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So
Your attention, please. Now playing shortstop, number 16.
leading off the inning, Mitch Haniger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Mariners, the right fielder,
누구를 올려야 되나? 불펜. 일단
It's the
조상우
call from the
올리겠습니다.
pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the
조상우
clock
왜
thickens
이러냐.
here, 3-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has
그렇지.
to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bounce to the right, into the loaded up infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. The 2-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder at the track. And it's gone.
결국 홈런 맞네.
So now to the plate, Shed Long, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far,
네,
2 for
정종원님
3 in this
안녕하세요.
one.
어서 오세요.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
그렇지.
Throws it
오,
on
다행이다.
strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We're through. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Eugene Yang. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, at the ball.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0. Skied into
먹혔다.
very shallow right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
불펜 딱 올리자마자 바로 홈런 맞았네요.
Standing in, Kim. He was a double
아,
play victim
팔에
last time around.
김경현을 내보내는 게 맞는 것 같기도 하고.
There's a swing, and he
오,
sends the
김현수.
ball high in the
설마?
air into left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. He hit the corner and tries for third.
야, 저거
And
홈런이
he'll get in
아니네.
there safely. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder but ran out of rungs, Matty.
제대로
After
걸려서
that,
홈런일
it's
거라고
game
생각했는데.
on. And he was booking it around the bags and
아,
earned
홈런이
himself that
아니구나.
Into the box now. Lee.
어우, 좋아요,
To
이정우.
left center.
좋다.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your
아,
team a little bit of
컨택이
freedom.
능력이
It does, and to
좋아가지고
make sure
안 더
pitcher go out there
만들어내네요.
with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there.
와,
That's
난타전이네,
ball 1.
오늘 진짜.
In his career
2차전
versus this
난타전이네요.
pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. One and two as he chases the slider.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
이런데 또
Runners on
몸쪽으로 오는
first
거
with
아닌지
one
모르겠네.
down. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first. Runners back. The 2-2. Flips the inside corner for
아,
strike
뭐야,
3.
스트라이야? 모를 줄 알았는데.
Into the box now. Hong.
Number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Seager. He's set and the pitch.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Wow.
Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second.
진짜 잘 치네.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Austin Nova is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Gung's got it. And safe at first on the bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick
그래도
out.
일단
It
3루
just
잡아서
wasn't meant
다행이다.
to be.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1, here it comes. Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base
여기서
hits.
저런
This
안타가
one's getting
나온다고?
late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Chang-Ho Lim answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
오, 다행이다.
The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Roy. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Roy?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to
너무
score
쓰레기야.
easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
아,
He arrives at second
좋은
without
애가 없네,
play as
진짜.
a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump.
시애틀
But this
왜
guy
이렇게
was
잘하지?
too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
아직 3명이 다 안 돼가지고 바꿀 수도 없고 이거.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave
야,
the yard in this one, guys.
진짜
What do you
너는
think's behind the hitting we've seen here
쓰레기다.
today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny?
와,
Swing
뭐야?
and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. In now, Shed Long. This one has turned into a slugfest of
아니, 왜 이렇게 잘 쳐?
proportions. 7 combined
와,
big flies.
시애틀
You guys remember
괴물이네요.
seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to
임창용으로
accomplish today
바꾼 게
with such a high
실수였나?
home run total. Just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, catcher.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player,
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 1-2. Here it comes.
아이고.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bishop is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
0-1 the count. Swung on and chopped to third. He's right there. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah.
와,
Not
진짜
before they
오래
claim the
가네.
lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. Patrick Wisdom has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new
야,
third
이거
baseman.
역전은 어려울 것 같은데요.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Park will be next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Park. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Smith. And
좋아요,
goodbye. This
박정호.
one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. At the plate now, Jamie Romack. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. On the run is Henniger. He's around first, heading for 2.
오,
And that one
로맥까지.
skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Austin Adams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Eric Thames will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out
오,
toward the gap.
좋아요.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate, Eugene Yang.
좋은
No
스트라이크.
balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Wasn't too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ji-Man Choi will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting, Ji-Man Choi.
Swing and a
나이스.
drive and a ball sent out to deep left center field.
대타
This
성공.
is into the bullpen, a home run.
한 점 차.
So a two-run shot to left center, 32 now for the season, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Now batting, number 34.
To the plate now, Kim, as he swings.
그렇지,
and grounds it
김현수까지
toward the hole.
안타.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch
여기서
fastball middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice.
이정우 말고 강백호 가져야죠.
Kang will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
강백호가 또 홈런 한 방이 있기 때문에
Pops this one up. Long
이거
has a
왔는데
play.
와 이게
One out.
야 강백호 이거는 홈런 쳐서 쏴야 되는 건데
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap
아,
and
이제
drive home that
강민호밖에 못
tying
바꿔주기
run from
때문에.
first. He's set. Here it comes.
아 저기서 강백호가 쳐줬어야 되는데
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Two 2-0 count, the pitch.
오 다행이다.
Hong, who'll be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0 is swung and missed, and that's strike one.
볼인데
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Carl Edwards Jr. answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
아 마무리 나왔네요.
Will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Lifted in the air out to left field. Lewis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90
와,
feet. So
대호야.
runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now batting, Dale Lee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out
Oh.
to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
와
Catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the
이게 안
sticks, but
되네요.
for
와
pitchers,
강백호가
not so
하나만
much.
쳐줬어도
A
진짜
classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-14. The final
아
score in this
시애틀한테
one.
2연패라니.
The M's wrap out 19 hits. Dan Alton.
아 근데 진짜 투수 보강 어떻게 하든지 해야겠는데 아 이게 다른 애들 외국인 투수들 올려야 되나 좀 고민되네요 진짜. 아니 시애틀한테 이렇게 발릴 줄이야.
the show with Justin Allegri.
아, 양키스랑 이제
It's Sunday
6게임
morning. Welcome to
반차네요.
Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Seattle Mariners.
키쿠치 유세이 했는데 무슨 키쿠치 유세이가 또 선발이야. 이거 잘못된 것 같아요. 와, 진짜 키쿠치를 올린다고? 대박이네. 아, 그나저나 와, 추신수 부상 끝까지 안 되네요. 와, 마지막 경기 진짜 아깝네요. 와, 이게 진짜 양키스한테 계속 쫓기고 있네. 양키스는 계속 승리하나 봐. 아, 이게 진짜 끝까지 모르겠네요. 가을 야구 당연히 진출할 줄 알았는데 이렇게 되면 또 모르네요. 아, 양키스 참 질긴 놈들. 자, 일단 MLB더 쇼 20 프랜차이즈 KB올스타즈 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 시간에 시애틀과의 3차전 양현종 선발 경기부터 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.